Hi YouTube, I'm Joshua Duffarina. I just woke up at 1:30 a.m. a 1 hour ago, so let's get on with this topic right now. All I can say about SpongeBob A Day Without Tears is, I post a few videos on my other channel that has my first and last name on. I posted David Cross dissing and slamming that episode for featuring Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Patrick in it. And you know what? I wanted Sandy to be the only one to be with SpongeBob and Gary in SpongeBob episode Day Without Tears, but the plan failed. All this could happen is if time travel becomes possible, so that I can go back to February 2010, asking Nickelodeon to produce and make SpongeBob episode Day Without Tears, but keep SpongeBob and Gary with Sandy in it, okay? But not Squidward, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs. Do not question me why I don't want Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Patrick in it. You know the answer, because I did not want Squidward barging. Not barging in. I just did not want Squidward to tell SpongeBob stop crying and yelling out Krabby Patty nothing. And for the record, all I could say is SpongeBob A Day Without Tears is unpleasant and terrible. Now, and lucky for me, I changed the air date to 2003, January 24th, because I wanted SpongeBob A Day Without Tears to come before Drake and Josh was made. And I want to say, and for peeps' sakes, Roger Bumpus needs to be banished from SpongeBob show and episodes for life. His days of playing Squidward is Squidnario, a parody of Squidward only from now on in The Simpsons, okay? His days of thinking about Squidward is in The Simpsons only from now on, okay? Because, have you guys ever watched The Simpsons? The Simpsons is a great show, and I've been seeing SpongeBob references in The Simpsons. I watched one of them where a character is a parody of SpongeBob SquarePants, and one of them is a parody of Squidward Tentacles. Okay, all I could say, all I can tell you is, we need a fourth SpongeBob film to come sometime, titled The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge on a Long Trip. So it's just going to be SpongeBob, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Patrick, and Sandy only. So King Neptune from the first one will appear in the fourth, okay? And Master Shake, Meat Wide Frylock, Carl, Jimmy the Bear, and Bunga, and Meat Wide Frylock, Shake, and Carl. Both of them will appear with SpongeBob, Squidward, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs, and Sandy. So, it's going to be Snelly in it, too. You know who Snelly is. She's a snail that belonged to Squidward Tentacles in SpongeBob episode The Great Snail Race. Because I say the third SpongeBob film that was made, titled The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge on the Run, I clarify that the third one is not the last film of the trilogy. Okay? So, Pearl, Plankton, Mrs. Puff, and Karen and Larry the Lobster, they will not be in the fourth, so they'll get out of the fourth and not appear in the fourth. So they will be out of the fourth and not appear in the fourth one, okay? Because all I could say is I really want more shows and films to come out. I was gonna get Minge, Ezekiel, and all this Drake and Josh, or all this mess to come in 2022 through with the future. However, this month, them films and shows that need to come out where I want them to do, all this are shot down and debunked, okay? Now just think of another way how to get Minge Ezekiel franchise to become true. Have Sandy Cheeks appear in first two Minge Ezekiel films. Appear in first two films. 1 in the third and 1 in the fourth. Okay? Do you guys mind commenting my video? Because I really wanted SpongeBob A Day Without Tears to have Sandy in it with SpongeBob and Gary way better. Because I did not want Square with Mr. Krabs and Patrick being in it at all. That's all I have, guys. Bye.